You're here for some arousing tips. We got you. Harry's back.
Y'all motherfuckers, when they get some free tips, best bets, go ahead and flex some. Pick winners all the time, hit it on a daily. This is all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Welcome to the Daft Preview Show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, rocking a wonderful Kyrie jersey after he landed me my perfect singles. Efficient as hell. Harry's back with us. He's rocking a brand new Ray Allen jersey.
Yeah, baby.
Represent. Harry, you ready to rip in today or what?
I'm keen, as it's good to be back. Good little holiday away, so let's get the video started, eh?
We shall. We've only got a 3-game slate coming up, but we still managed to pull together 4 wonderful player props for you. And we've also got a value multi or parlay that the Americans like to call it at the end of the video. So be sure to check that out. Before we get into the props, though, how about Donovan Mitchell today? What an absolute stat line that was.
How's that? 2 more rebounds, triple-double. And he broke a record as well as it is. Bloody 71 points, 10 assists.
I know.
Incredible.
He's
and
a
he was
monster,
so efficient too.
I know.
What did he shoot, 22 or something out of 34? That's...
Yeah. Got to the line
crazy.
25 times, I think. Made 20 free throws. It really, it's heaps better than Devin Booker's big game. They fucking lost that game and he still celebrated. Whereas Donovan Mitchell, the bloody Cavs were down like 60-39 at one point just before half time.
Yeah, and then he put them on his shoulders like Garland did the other day.
I know. Absolutely dragged them back. Klay Thompson had a massive game, like 55 points or something. It's absolutely wild. He sent it into OT. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And look, it's happening every single day. So hopefully on our value multi, we picked a few players to really stand out tomorrow. If all 3 of those do, we're going to be absolutely laughing. But let's get into the tips, shall we? So the very first one, I'll get the screen sharing happening. We're looking at Giannis over 12.5 rebounds tomorrow. So basically, this is my pick. He's had some wild rebound numbers in his last 2 games. He posted 22 and 20 rebounds against the Bulls and the Timberwolves. Against the Wizards last season, 18 rebounds and 15 rebounds in those 2 games. The Wizards have limited power forwards to low rebound numbers this season, but players like Giannis are the exception to the rule. So I think the Wizards, after they just pump the Bucks without Giannis, I reckon the Bucks are going to lock in defensively. Giannis going to have a lot of rebound opportunities in this one, I think. I think he really shows up. The next player that we're looking at is your guy. We're taking Shai Alexander over 28.5 points. Harry, what insights have you got on him?
All right. So over the last 7 games, the whole Boston have been giving up a lot of points, which we don't usually see in Boston. They're usually a great defensive team. With Shai under this line the last 3 games, ended with 28 on the hook, twice. I think today he's going to step up, especially at home. Big game, 235 prediction of points. So should see a lot of points for each team here. So hopefully SJ can get us on the board.
Yeah, I think he's due. Definitely due. Our next one, we both love this one to bits, but I beat you to it. Taking Lauri Markkanen over 25.5 points. This is actually the highest his line has been all season. So a bit risky taking the over here, but if you have a look at props.cash, which we're using today, you can see all those bars are green. And what those green bars tell us is that the last 4 games, Lauri's covered this line. He scored 36 points against the Kings on the road only a few days ago. Sacramento give up the most points in the league to small forwards. And I reckon he just absolutely rips in. They don't have anyone to match up with him in terms of his size. His shooting's been great. He's been getting to the line a lot more. So really loving Lauri over 25.5 points. The final play that we have is actually in the same game. And we both love this pick, but you beat me to this one. Taking Domantas Sabonis over 20.5 points. So Harry, since you did the write-up, over to you.
All right, let's do it. I think this line's very low, especially for Sabonis, who's been absolutely hungry all season. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, he'll cash this very easy for us today. Over the last 7 games, the Utah giving up 25 points to the center position, which is a lot of points, and Sabonis can get on the board for us very quickly. He's over the last 5 games. Over the last 5 games. Sorry, he's averaged 22 points per game, which is positive for us. With the game total again with 242 points, which is another high game total. I think that's the highest prediction for tomorrow's game. So should see a lot of points as usual with these two teams versing each other. He should perform in front of the Utah crowd to shut him up a bit, I think. So loving this play tomorrow.
A couple of insights I had from this one. Obviously scored 28 points against the Jazz in their last matchup. He actually shot a perfect 12 for 12. He didn't miss a shot. 2 3-pointers as well. I don't think he does that again, but I think he takes more attempts than just a 12. He'll cover this 20 and a half. He also averages, he's one of the rare players who actually averages more points on the road than he does at home.
So, I noticed that actually,
So
something that surprised me a lot. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, well, what
behind the crowd? So
the reason why that happens is, and you'll find it with a lot of the star players, is because on the road, a lot of the role players don't play as well. They're not as good, not as confident. The crowd rattles them and shit like that.
Which is
so where I players typically, they typically go off. And Sabonis is probably deaf. He doesn't hear a thing. He just goes out there, grabs cunts, grabs rebounds, gets assists, sets screens. That's all he does all the time. He doesn't even know where he is. He's just running around, playing, scores, gets rebounds. He does it all. So,
he's always playing 100% as well. He's never slowing down.
Yeah.
Keeps out of foul trouble today, then, I think this year will be easily getting done.
Absolutely.
So have to bring us home.
So those are our 4 tips. We're obviously going to have a lot more. In the Discord, you'll give out more tips in the morning. I'll give out more tips in the morning once more markets become available. If you're interested in joining this Discord, it is free. The link to that is in the description of this video. We've been having some rocker days. Absolutely spewing. Could have had immortality today. Almost won $16,000. Just wanted to say it on here. Jimmy Butler cooked us.
Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. But no, Discord's great banter, great tips. Everybody contributes. But also props.cash. So that's a tool that we use to find all these tips. You can sign up to that. There's a link for that in the description as well. But before you leave and fuck off, before you subscribe, before you like this, we need to show you this last play that we have. So we're going to start putting together these value multis in every video. Value parlays, massive odds. So we'll do a quick preview of it. Basically, I'm looking at Giannis over 16 rebounds. I did the write-up. He has a tremendous rebound numbers against the Wizards, 18 and 15 last season, 22 and 20 in his last 2 games. Harry, you've got the SGA 8 assists. Now, that's the, paying $5.50. So what are your thoughts on the SGA 8 assists? Why are we looking at that?
Yeah, see, the reason I love that is coming up against Boston, who it's either going to go, it could go either way. SGA could score, he could assist, but last outing he had 37 and 8 and 31 and 9. So, the record shows that they're giving up a lot of assists to the point guard position. And over the last 7 games, I think they ranked first on tomorrow's a lot of games. So, I think there's a lot of possibility, especially at $5.50 odds. You can't go past it. Chuck it in there, boost it up a lot. And, I reckon it could definitely get through. If Dort and Giddey are in and they're hitting their shots, I don't see a problem with it at all.
That's true. And the very last play is Laurie 10 rebounds. So in Laurie's last matchup against the Kings, he only got 5 rebounds. I did pick him for 6 in one of our, I think our first video. I picked him for 6. He only got 5.
Yeah.
But all the numbers say that the Sacramento Kings are going to leak rebounds to small forwards. And when I looked into Laurie's game using props.cash, I found that there's a trend where he either gets 10 rebounds or he gets under 6. His line's usually set at 6.5 or 7.5. That's where it usually sits. And he normally goes well above it or well under it. So I think I don't see him going under in his rebounds 2 consecutive games against his team. So especially at home, probably have more opportunities to get some. So we're taking Laurie at 10 rebounds. So these 3 plays together are $71.85. So it's 71 to 1. Put $10 on it, you'll win over $700. So that's our value pick. I do hope you lads enjoy that because I'm getting excited thinking about it.
Oh, I'm excited, lads. Yeah, I'm keen now for that one. Man, if that one hits tomorrow, holiday again, mate.
another holiday for you.
Yeah.
But look, Harry's been great. Once again, we'll get these out as often as we possibly can. Probably next one in 2 days' time. I've got some things tomorrow. Who knows? We might get lucky. Tomorrow night we could be on.
Just to add it in too, get in Discord. Like, we've had a few boys comment in the old channels, saying how much we speak and talk to them and support them. And if you need help with anything to get your betting and, gambling a bit better, hit us up, mate. We've been doing it for a while now. I'm only new and I'm on a roll just from these boys teaching me how to do it all. So, just goes to show where you can come from. From last year, I was losing absolutely a ton of money. Now we're back up. So just goes to show what the boys can do. So just get in there if you need some help and just talk to us. We're always there to support. We're not going to let you down.
Yeah, straight. Well said, Harry. Also, if you have your own NBA player props and picks, put them in the comment section. I'll read every single comment that comes through. Let me know what you guys are taking. Who knows? I might even take them on. But till then, we'll see you next time, lads. Thanks, Harry.
Thank you.
Y'all motherfuckers, when they get some free tips, best bets, go ahead and flex some. Pick winners all the time, hit it on a daily. This is all free, you don't even have to pay me.